The Ides of March are upon us. Good morning, vlog. It is March 15th, Friday. Yay. But let's see, what am I doing? I am welcoming you this morning. It's pretty cold, actually. It's pretty cold for Texas, I should say, in March. It was about 45 degrees this morning. Now it's even lower, but woke up and did some more work on the podcast, of course, after getting ready and whatnot, getting ready for the day. Editing the podcast, this upcoming episode is pretty interesting because there's a lot of history in it, and there's a lot of not theological discussion, but just theological learning from just the Christian perspective in general. And what I mean by that is that, let's see, to backtrack a little bit, the episode that's coming up is over a little known creed called the Athanasian Creed, which I didn't even know existed until I went to this particular class. Excuse me. And it basically it's basically affirming the Christian belief that God is a triune God, meaning there's God the Father, there's God the Son, aka Jesus Christ, and then there is God the Holy Spirit. So there are three different, it's called the Godhead 3 in 1, so to speak. And this is a very tough topic for people in general, like even Christians to fully understand, let alone non-believers. And even I'm still striving to fully understand it. I feel like I have an all right grasp on it, but there are some aspects where I kind of have to somehow fill in the gaps, and I'm not even like explaining it correctly, but that's just how complicated of a topic it can be, because you have Jesus Christ, who is in a way separate from God in that Jesus is all man and God is God. But they, at the same time, they are both the same being, because Jesus is God made flesh. And then with the Holy Spirit, like, that's the toughest part that I have about that. It's really more of a, I guess the man, I don't even know how to describe it. It's crazy. Maybe I'll have a better time describing it later, after I listen to some more of the episode while I'm editing it. But it is a little bit of a complicated topic, and something that definitely that more Christians can learn, can use some education in, and even I need more education in it. I need to go talk to some other theological professors or teachers of some sort to help me get a better understanding of it. But it's actually a really interesting topic when you get down to it, whether you're religious or even just have a curiosity about it. So that's kind of my morning meditation, so to speak. It's just editing this podcast now, which actually I'm liking. The practice of just waking up early and then editing some of the podcast just to get it out of the way and get a little bit more of a head start. I don't know why I haven't started doing this sooner, but I'll just keep doing that, and I'll probably finish editing it today after I get back from work. Speaking of which, I need to go to work. A little bit of a time warp on this Friday, but I'm back at the apartment after work. I think I'm actually going to just finish up editing this podcast, and then I am going to probably work on doing a few adulting things, like filing taxes and doing some apartment research. We may be moving to a new apartment location, but we'll see. Anyway, that's what I think I'll be doing for the rest of the evening. But I'll be sure to check back in on the vlog and let you know how things are going.